This video isn't about which camera or which microphone to buy or how to trick the algorithm to make sure that your video gets thousands of views. And also, this video is not for those of you who have already made it on YouTube or those of you who are using YouTube trying to make just a quick buck. I'm gonna give you some very important reasons in this video of why you should just stop watching videos and actually start making them. I'm gonna tell you what initially stopped me from making videos, why I started so late, and why you need to start making videos now. Well, not now, maybe after you finish watching this video and liking it. Other than using YouTube to make money, I'm gonna give you 4 important reasons of why you should do YouTube and how it's gonna benefit you in your life. And I speak from experience because YouTube changed my life completely. I don't care if you're old, young, fat, skinny, tall, short, bald, hairy, rich, or poor. If you've ever wondered,
should I make YouTube videos? Is it worth it?
If that's you, stay with me, because after watching this video, you'll be more motivated, excited, and hopefully more educated than you were before. Before I get into the 4 reasons why I think you should start YouTube, here's a quick summary of my journey and my transformation. I was born in Toronto, Canada. My parents were poor. My dad was a dishwasher and my mom worked in a garment factory. But slowly we became middle class. Later on, I was left alone a lot to care for my sister, and I grew up with very few friends or things to do. I entertained myself or watched TV. I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to be in movies and TV. I wanted to make people laugh, but I didn't have any confidence or any connections. So I just spent most of my 20s just wishing something would change. Then, when I was almost 30, I found YouTube. Despite not knowing how to edit or make videos, I used my digital camera and made my first worst video. Here's a clip. So, this is the only place I could find where it's quiet enough to film. The reason why I'm making this video is to tell you about something called Anime North 2010. I know, that's pretty cringe, but I didn't give up. I made video after video, and now my Aussie Awesome channel has over 1,000 videos. Although half of them are privated or unlisted. And for the first 3 or 4 years of making those videos, I didn't make a dime. This brings me to my first point or first reason of why you need to start YouTube. For those of you who say, I'm not tech savvy, I've never edited a video, I don't know how to make YouTube videos, you'll be surprised at how fast you can learn and easy it is to pick up. And when I first started YouTube, most people were using like professional Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere, Sony Vegas, those type of programs. But now there's so many easier programs you can use. You can even use the free ones like iMovie or Movie Maker, but you can also use Canva or CapCut. There's so many different options now. And with AI and smartphone apps, video editing has become really simple. And in the technical sense, some of the skills that you'll pick up making YouTube videos is actually really good for your career or your future job as well. You'll learn video editing skills, sound and audio skills, storytelling and script writing skills, thumbnail design and marketing skills, copywriting and public speaking skills. And all these skills are not just for YouTube. You can use these in other side hustles, in your job, or even in your everyday life. And aside from the technical skills, it's the people skills that help me a lot as well. If you had known me in real life when I was in junior high school and high school, you would have known I was one of the quietest people in the class. I was really shy. I stayed in the back. I never raised my hand. I didn't talk to anyone, and I had hardly any friends. Whenever I had to go in front of the class and make presentations, my body like literally shook. But YouTube changed all of that. It started with talking to the camera, and I started getting more confidence talking to the camera. And then when I do collaborations or I'd go out and about and interview people or go to YouTube gatherings, I started really improving on my social skills. I ended up becoming a loudmouth. YouTube gave me the confidence and the experience to communicate not only for like work, for YouTube, but also in my everyday life. Which brings me to the second point. I think the second reason why you should be doing YouTube that's not connected to subs or views or making money. This will give you more satisfaction than all of that. What I mean by that is by creating a YouTube channel and making videos on the channel will inadvertently kind of help you fulfill your dreams. Remember when I was talking by myself and I told you some of my dreams I had when I was young? Like being a rock star or an actor or a comedian or being on TV. Basically an attention seeker. Well, thanks to YouTube, I gained a following and I actually got a lot of opportunities to do that kind of stuff. Some of my videos were featured on TV. I was also part of a Japanese TV show while I was living in Japan. And I even found a group of Japanese musicians who asked me to join their band, all thanks to being on YouTube. Now, I don't know what your passions or your niche is gonna be on your YouTube channel, but most likely it'll be something that you're really interested in. And just making videos about that will get you one step closer to fulfilling your dream. For example, if you love fishing and you start a fishing channel and you just make videos about fishing or the types of gear you have or the types of fish you've caught, you're gonna get a lot of people who watch the videos and have similar interests as you. And with those like-minded people, who knows, maybe you'll end up meeting them in real life and going on like a fishing trip together and joining a whole community of fishing people. And then if your channel gets really popular, maybe even fishing companies or travel agencies will reach out to you to ask you to make videos for them. You'll get to do what you really love. And speaking of doing what you love, the next reason why I think you should start a YouTube channel is something that not many people think about. YouTube really is the best way to capture memories. It's been my journal, it's been my life diary, it's been my legacy. Almost everything that I did in my life has been recorded in some form since 2009 on YouTube. Whether it's travel, whether it's meeting friends and family, whether it's like revealing things about my life or talking about my life situation, all of those things I can go back and watch anytime I want. And I can see the progress I've made both on YouTube and in my life since 2009. In my case, I started late, so it's mostly increasing wrinkles and baldness. But imagine I started YouTube when I was a child. Much like photos or old family videos, YouTube can be your entire life diary. And this entire record of my life is on YouTube for free, and I won't have to worry about it accidentally getting lost or destroyed. Thanks to YouTube, I could capture moments like when my friend Kareem came to visit, or family members like my sister, my cousin, and my parents visited me in Japan and all the places we went. I could capture my sister's wedding, my trips to Thailand, Taiwan, and Korea. I could see the videos of my dog Maple and all the awesome adventures we had on his birthday. Maple is in heaven now, but I can hear him, see him, and watch him in motion in my videos whenever I want. I can remember the restaurants I visited, the performances I saw, the tourist attractions I went to, and the jobs I had. And I know most of you will agree when I say one of the best possessions that you can have in your life are your memories. Material possessions will fade, but memories will last forever. But even if some of those memories start to fade, I have YouTube to respark them. And that brings me to the last and one of the most important reasons why YouTube definitely helped me and why I think it'll help you too. Of course, YouTube changed me in my personality. It made me a little bit more confident, a little bit more outgoing. But the biggest thing that YouTube gave me along with that was the chance to meet so many different and important people in my life. If I hadn't made YouTube videos, my future wife wouldn't have recognized me on the street in Tokyo on Halloween and approached me for a selfie. If I hadn't done YouTube videos, I wouldn't have met one of my best friends, Ryan, who took adventures with me in Japan, but also brought me to Chicago, let me stay at his place, and even drove me all the way to Toronto to welcome me home. And if I hadn't done YouTube, I wouldn't have met viewers who reached out to me when they were in town and asked me to meet for dinner, karaoke, drinks, or just to walk the streets of Tokyo. If I hadn't done YouTube, I wouldn't have videos of my late father walking and eating and talking to me. If I hadn't done YouTube, I wouldn't have met other YouTube creators and do collaboration videos, share advice, tips, and stories of our lives. All these important people, whether they were just temporary people who came through my life or those people who ended up being permanent fixtures in my life, all of these things wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't picked up a camera, made videos, and uploaded them on YouTube. And of course, with all these amazing reasons, the bonus is you can also make money. Whether you get monetized on AdSense or you use your YouTube channel to promote your business or digital marketing or doing brand deals or influencer type of things, there is money to be made on YouTube. Video content is growing rapidly. AI has pretty much taken over everything. So definitely those of us who can use video and AI to kind of grow not just our business, but our life will be successful. Now, for those of you I've convinced to start a channel, or those of you who have already had a channel and are striving to get popular on YouTube, I have only 2 words for you. Don't stop. And those who haven't started yet, I have 2 words for you. Start already. Pick up your smartphone, point it at you or something else, and press record. Even if you don't know how to edit well or how to create a title or thumbnail and your video looks really choppy, just upload it because you need to start somewhere. But if you are serious about making YouTube more than just memories of your life, if you want to improve in editing and thumbnails and script writing and all that kind of stuff, then definitely keep watching this channel because that's what I'll be teaching you. And I'm a student myself, so I'm going to be learning at the same time. So let's create better YouTube videos together. And to start you off, this video I have here talks about 3 things to kind of fix your videos so that they look good and professional right from the beginning. So you can watch that and then go make your first video. And if you do upload a video or do create a channel, let me know in the comment section below. I'll go check it out. Take care and see you next time. Peace.